This guy has the best signs of any candidate for any office I've ever seen. I volunteer myself out to anybody who calls themselves a Republican. I ask no questions. Could be a phony Republican, could be Arnold Schwarzenegger or something, I don't care. If you're running to get the Democrats out of power, I'm here for you. And I do a lot of these events. And I've spoken for congressional candidates and state reps and everything, state Senate candidates, incumbents. This event has more people, more energy, best truck, best signs, and the best candidate of any event I have worked. Cue the music for Geoff Diehl.
All right, this is the part where I think everybody goes to the bathroom because the good speakers have already gone, and we've got the governor's candidates coming up next, so I understand if you get up and go, that's fine. I want to break away from, I do have a prepared speech, and I do want to go through it and hit my points, but very moving, obviously, a lot of what was been said by the previous state rep candidates, and also by the turnout. I really, really appreciate the amount of people that have come out on a Monday night, right after school break, and I mean, the last thing you want to do is come, so this is really, this is great. But I specifically want to address Mr. Card's comments about the oath and the dedication to office once elected. And I promise you that that is something I do take as seriously as he spoke about. Again, I'm breaking away from what I wanted to say here, but I'm an Eagle Scout, and there's an oath, the Scout oath says, on my honor, I will do my best to do my duty to God and my country, to help other people at all times, to keep myself physically strong, mentally awake, and morally straight. And that is something that I think everybody should carry through in their lives, whether you're an Eagle, a Girl Scout, Gold Scout, I don't know what the top is there, but whether you're elected to office or you're just a parent at home, serving on a committee in towns or working at a company, anything you do, I think those words help guide me every day. And I know that when I am given the opportunity, I will serve faithfully. I apologize, by the way. Am I getting bad feedback here? Should I back off the mic? You're the pro. Okay. So I also caught a cold. Am I still too close? Just fine. Okay, good. We were giving out flyers and coffee, free coffee, at the train stations the last couple days. So I caught a cold. I apologize, but I'll try to make myself understandable here. So Todd, thank you very much for coming down. I appreciate the generosity. Todd's wife, I think, own and run a restaurant. So they're food aficionados. And Whitman and this district, we don't have a lot of restaurants, but the good ones that we do are all closed on Monday. So unfortunately, they weren't able to get out for a good dinner, but we'll try to get you back down when there's a decent restaurant. For the victory party. That's it, for the victory party. Tuesday nights, exactly. And I also want to make sure, is there a Charlie Mann? He's not here, okay. I understand that Charlie was also a state representative, Karen's father. And I believe at one point before gerrymandering, he was maybe in control of this district. So there was one other person that was a state rep, but I thank everybody who came, the state representatives who were able to come and talk. Again, honored to have you here. Mike, it's funny you mentioned the door-to-door. Last summer I went door-to-door all summer, and there was a gentleman, when I hit his doorstep, said, the last man to stand there was Mike Sullivan. And he said, and that's a good sign for you. And I said, okay, that's good. And then I went to Colony House up in Abington, where Margaret Healy's been working for a while, and she said, you know, Geoff, there was a state rep that used to come here quite a bit. His name was Andy Card. So I thought, that's a good sign. Okay, I'm on the right track here. And in 2007, when the toll house sign was in jeopardy of being torn down, I was looking around, and sure enough, it was Ron Whitney who directed me to how to get things done. So in the end, we were able to restore a local landmark at no cost to the town. So that's a great sign, literally. All right. And the other thing is, when I first spoke to Ned Kirby, I was about as nervous as when I had gone to my father-in-law, Joe Boss, to ask for my wife's hand. You know, it was one of those nervous moments where you're asking if he'll endorse your candidacy, and I was very pleased that he and Mary Alice got behind me, so I thank you for that. And I know everybody... Excuse me. And I know everybody here remembers the value of the work done by Ned to restore the old colony line from Boston back to our district. And the impact on that, just so you all know, that allowed us to have the home values that we were able to refinance, not me, but my in-laws were able to refinance their homes and put kids through college. So that impact was beyond just transportation to Boston, but it has a lasting impact on the education of our future kids. So again, I want to just, if everybody can give applause to all the state representatives for the lifetime of service they've given. Just wanna